What's up, everybody? This is Jacob, co-host of the Pigeon presents the Philadelphia Poetry Slam. We're on the street somewhere in Philadelphia shooting the second season of our one-on-one street slams. Today we got Lauren Yates versus Rama, Richard and Hannah, everybody from the Excellent Project. It's a 2-on-1! 3 for 1! It's gonna be great! Watch!
Conversations with a hipster.
Hey, I like your tawny sequin bandeau. Did you get that at Urban Outfitters?
Urban is so 2009.
American Apparel?
So 2010.
Thrift store.
So 2011.
Dumpster behind McDonald's?
Yeah, but they probably don't have your size. It takes time and money to look like a hobo. So you smoke?
Yeah.
Camels.
Ugh, I'm not a grandpa.
Marlboro Reds.
I used to. I just don't like where their aesthetic is headed.
American Spirits?
Ugh, they're disgusting.
So are your black in the lungs.
Hey, I like your bike.
Yeah, me too.
That's so green of you. Where'd you get it?
Actually, it was made by Taiwanese orphans out of recycled plastic and raw vegan saliva, so my carbon footprint is about the size of your dick. Well, don't we feel inadequate?
Hipster at a job interview.
Could you give us 3 words to describe yourself?
Postmodern. Postmodern. But vintage when it comes to sweaters.
Do you have any special skills?
I have an annotated copy of Naked Lunch on my bedside table, and I can say soy chai, cinnamon espresso latte in 6 languages including Tamil, Tagalog, and Xhosa.
Snarky comments are never going to pay the bills.
Do you have any long-term goals?
Yeah, I want to be a filmmaker.
You working on anything right now?
I'm tossing around a few screenplay ideas.
Cool. Anything else you'd like us to know?
Well, I found a way to redeem my food stamps for tickets to Bonnaroo. Independent is more than the alternative to top 40 pop.
Art is not like food because you will never become what you consume.
Consuming what you question doesn't make you a poser.
Consuming what is common does not make you a loser.
And hating the world does not prove that you understand it. Hipsters are not the first to believe that critiquing pop culture gives you credibility. This attitude has actually existed since the 15th century. Hipsters, a history. It started with Da Vinci, the Vitruvian Man.
The ideal form suggesting that the world should always conform to our proportions.
Genesis had it backwards. Hipsters are just modern-day Vitruvians.
Believing that identity consists of everything that we choose to hold at arm's length.
Humans are the only animals to measure distance by their own feet. So, what does it all amount to? Hipsters at the pearly gates. Pearly gates are so Renaissance.
Can we just get inside?
Do we even want to go in there? I really don't think it's our vibe.
It's so hot down here.
Hey, are those pitchforks? Nobody even reads that anymore.
Hashtag just kidding, dear hipsters. We promise we don't actually hate you.
But if you keep trying to be underground, don't be surprised if you get what you wish for.
Just take off the tortoiseshell glasses. We both know they're not prescriptions.
So we can have a conversation about something other than the way you view the world. So when you hold out your arms,
don't push the world away just to prove that you are different.
Embrace it.
Alright, and up next we have Lauren Yates.
We're elementary forces colliding in free fall. Our swagger stems from 2 parts peekaboo and a dash of Where's Waldo as the imposters try to distract us. And the voice of self-doubt masked as one of reason hollers, "You are such a stalker." So I worship the one conversation we've ever had instead of saying hello, even though I know he's most fulfilled when toking up to Twilight Zone marathons and he never smokes alone. The sultriest screenplay of his words transcribed itself onto my 8-track mind. It was a light that never goes out I snagged from a thrift store 3 seconds before it would have been lost forever. Like if I had held the door for the woman wearing leggings as pants, she would have seen him first. Thank God I was rude that day. We love, but aren't in love. We learn helplessness like that mess is PhD worthy, and now we can't get jobs. Does it matter? Train conductors. Train conductors were the topic of our only conversation back when I could sit next to him without knowing he was capable of love. Like his hand was just for writing, and his heart for pumping blood, and his feet. His feet were for walking, not for guessing his size or modeling houndstooth sneakers that show we have aesthetic understanding of each other. No, his shoes were just things. Like Marlboro ashes spilt in scrambled eggs, gift shop ashtrays, BlackBerry phones, and that yellowed copy of the Brothers Karamazov. To hope, which makes us crave the impossible, and the universe. The universe cradles souls concealed as cities. It deems mine copacetic while it might have called his fly, speaking from both sides of its mouth, rolling its R's with its perforated tongue. I am the voice of self-doubt masked as one of reason. I am the wide-eyed shut-in staring out at the plastic pink flamingo of his questionable taste. I cry like a lovesick crocodile. Empty tears that mean something, even if they're undeserved, while tending to growing gardens of love lies bleeding. He mopes at the prospect of being alone forever, just like me. But for now, I'll worship the one conversation we've ever had and telepathically say, you are not to blame for bittersweet distractors, smiling with hope that he'll ask me my name.
On the count of three, you're just going to point to which poem, the person who did the poem you like better. On the count of three, just point, all right? Ready? 1, 2, 3.